Welcome to Jesus Possibilities World, where impossible is possible. In the name of Jesus, together we can change the world. Hallelujah. In Jesus' holy name, I have united my dear father and mother, brother and sister, aunties and uncle, all into it. As we begin to say, we want to confirm if you pass by, indeed you are here today. Let's go to our question. One young man at the age of 18, as he came into the age of 18, he began to visit home. So he may like some lady, he may get married. As this young man began to travel, walking on his normal life, looking for the right lady, he began to see few within the land. People walk up and they go beside the river. He began to ask people, how come? Where is everybody? They says everybody wake up and go beside the river. Go have fun in there. It's too hot. He says done. As the day arrived, this young man is still in position, looking for the right woman that can entice him. As he went beside the river, he sees there's so many human beings in there that don't like hot weather, so they have to be beside the water. He began to walk around, viewing members who are swimming and having fun beside the river. As he began to walk about 25 minutes, he sees a smaller crowd in front of him. As he begins to interview the crowd, he sees a smaller girl, 8 years old, is seated. As he sees, he noticed he had to say something to this woman. As he came, he looked into the woman, small little girl, 8 years old. This is what it says to the small little girl. It's a question. It says, in this world, I am not sure who is going to marry you. As everybody is hearing him, they begin to distance themselves. How come? The small little girl asked a question at the age of 8. What happened that you may be able to say sight? It says the way you are seated, you're not qualified to have any man in your life. You will never get married. Young man is still in position, looking for a woman. He said, indeed, you are blessed, beautiful, but the way I see you seated, I am and every man are not sure to go and get married to you. Indeed, you are blessed, you are beautiful, but the way you are seated, you are denied. As everybody on lockdown, nobody want to say anything. The young man is walking, the 3 members behind him. He left. The small little girl put attention into that young man. She viewed the man correctly. This is the young man who speaks. Let me see if this is not going to be possible. It's a question, my dear father and mother. parent of that little girl was not around. Only friends who brought her with them. At the day arrived, the small little girl that was 8 years old is upgraded. She is 20 years old. That young man left the land within 3 weeks, never returned, and still seeking for a woman. As the girl came into the age of 20, I'll tell you, every man was in the land, they want that woman. Everybody was in the land, they're using every strategies to get that woman. As the young man heard there's one lady target in that land, people begin to speak about this woman. As she heard that the target was in the land that he left, he came back. As he came back, he is no longer 18. This woman is 20. And he sees, he doesn't know who is that woman, but is most beautiful woman. And he want to go to that kingdom. He doesn't know about it, but he want to know where this woman living. Is a question, my dear father. As the young man prepared a day, he want to go look for that woman location so he may speak to her. He called his best friend. Tomorrow, we have a mission. Is a question. Tomorrow, you and I, we have a mission. There's one lady that I heard is target. It must be mine, nobody else. As the young man looked into his friend, he said, hey, don't say that again. I personally love that woman, so I cannot afford for my friend to speak as they wanted. So please, you are going alone. He asked his friend, since you love him, have you ever shook her hand? The young man said, no, I'm afraid. He said, how are you going to marry this woman? So we have to go there. At the day arrived, his friend came. This young man went into the bathroom. He's taking a shower. The shower took 2 hours. The young man is still waiting outside. As he came outside, he used lotion for 30 minutes. As he began to add the foot clothes, another 30 minutes passed by. His 3 hours knocked down. As he came beside his friend, he said, I'm putting my shoes. We are going there. He said, do you know that 3 hours has passed by? He said, that's correct. I have to look good. I have to smell good. I have to do anything to make sure that woman is mine. Since everybody knows this woman. At the one, they were living on the road. At the one by beside the road, he sees the lady, father, they never met before. They're having a problem with somebody who says, you speak again, I will mess with you. As he came between, he began to put that old man down and tell him, respect young people. If you ever speak to this young man again, I will design you again. The old man says, son, The young man is taking what belongs to me, and he doesn't want to pay the full price. He says, young, he may come back tomorrow and pay you. If you speak again, I will design your face. The young man began to threat the old man. The old man says, okay, he may have it. And they took what they took. He slapped the old man 3 slaps and tell him, don't speak after me. As I speak, let me finish. I am young and you are old. He says, confirm, son. 3 slaps is okay. The young man still is the day he selected. He won't look for that woman. As he went into the location, the mother of that woman is washing her clothes, and she began to hang them up on the roof. As she began to put 6 clothes in position, she began to pick up those water so he may throw them away. As he sees the water went into the young man who won that woman, they were in the backyard. They didn't find the location yet. You cannot imagine. His friend says to the old lady, you don't know what you have done. This is beyond 3 hours out of his own shoes being tied. You don't know what you have done. The young man told that old lady, sit down and begin to slap the lady. Are you okay? You have to look before you do things. You cannot imagine what kind of woman I am going to see. So you don't know what you have done. He began to put 3 slaps into the old lady. The old lady says, son, I didn't mean to. I didn't see you. I'm really sorry. He says, sorry to yourself. Begin. Confirm that the lady is quiet. It's a question. As he sees his clothes are dirty, he begins to take them out and throw them in his neck. And pick up those clothes that were put in position as 6, throw them down and begin to dance on them. So the old lady had to do something again. It's a question. As they came home, they seated 2 of them. They abused those members already. He said, tomorrow we have to go again and look for the lady. The young man says, I told you, let us go this road. And you says, this is the shortcut. As they sleep, a day arrive on the next day. They are going to seize the same lady. Now they didn't want the same road that they were going yesterday. They went the long one. As they went, they stood in the front door, began to speak. This is the location. As the lady came outside, a young man that know the lady, that sees the lady in distance, begin to kneel and say, you know what? You cannot imagine how much I love you. As the young man came inside and told to the lady, I want to marry you. I was recognized in the land. I have money. I have anything that a human being can seek. I want to marry you. The lady says, go and come tomorrow with your people. The young man does not remember this woman at all. But the lady knows the man. He said, tomorrow I want you to come with your people so you can come and see my people. After young man went home so excited, he told his people the well-recognized lady in the land, I am going to marry her. After came the next day, young lady put his parents in right location. She doesn't know if they met before. As they seated, she began to make something for the members to drink. It's a question. In short time, a father arrived. And he sees the young man. He remember 3 slaves. As the mother began to walk in, he sees how this young man was surrounding her. She remember 3 slaves again. As they seated, nobody want to speak. They waiting for the daughter. As the daughter arrived, they seated. As they seated, young man came with his people. A lady came with his parents. As they seated, the young ladies asked a question. Do you remember me? He said, don't, never met you. The mother asked again, do you remember me? The young man said yes. The father says, do you remember me? The young man said yes. The daughter of this kingdom of the lady, that is one lady that you met at the age of 8 beside the river. What did you spoke to that small little girl? My dear father and mother, brother and sister, aunties and uncle, you tell us as the young man came as a millionaire, well recognized, was in the land that traveled everywhere. Can you tell us if this young man indeed going to marry this girl? Tell us, yes, those things are past, gone. Yes, this young man is qualified to marry this young lady. Yes, he is not qualified to marry this young lady. Many speak many things, and today they're living with the same human being that they spoke evil against. They know, and they're not willing to apologize. That's what? They're looking for baby. Years has passed by. May God bless you. Let's go to our content. One young man was born within the land. After the young man came into the age of 15, he decided to follow up with what the mother and father are saying. All his friends ran away from the kingdom, but life is miserable. As he sees, he begins to follow up what do they say. How do they speak? The young man is an age young man. He begins to stop all of them and follow up with attendant. Whatever they say, that's what he do. As the age came by, the young man came into the age of 21. Many ladies within that kingdom, they want that young man. How come? Many of their friends, of his own friends, disappear. They are gang today. Many are buried. This young man is a right man. As they begin to do so, including people who are willing to destroy happy kingdom. They begin to change the way they do their things or speak near to this young man's kingdom. They want that young man. After they arrive, many begin to bring water from the kingdom to the young man's kingdom. So they know they are the right one. Is the content. And this young man sees, is confused. How come every day they bring different kinds of things? What is this? The mother called him and said, son, indeed, he qualified his attention. He said, hey, look carefully. The young man said, what? He said, look carefully. As you begin to seize the way they do things, you will forget inside can destroy you in a short time. As you begin to deny outside, you shall understand the inside. Be careful. Is the content. At this young man did all he can. At the age of 23, he owned 3 houses. Many who left what they were saying, what the mother and father says, they begin to connect with this young man so they may own a room. They call this young man any time that they are in danger. Please offer us a room. He said, today is my time to do what you were doing because I own houses. But you started before you own anything. He said, who told you that? He said, I've been following up with a parent. Mother says, sit down. I confirm. And father says, stand. I confirm. And this is how we end up. 3 houses. You cannot imagine how many cars do I own. My dear father and mother, a smart one will take position, begin to speak comfortably. The one who think they know better, they shall smell it. Give them an advice you can have. Speak, and they will say, you know nothing. The hour will indeed arrive that they shall seize exactly that young man, friends, all of them, many of them, begin to be drug dealers, getting shot every day, some of them on wheelchair. My dear father, as they begin to be physical, know that you can handle it. As they begin to believe you know nothing, hey, now that God in charge, you brought light, you don't know, they shall indeed see the robe of the world. Speak, don't leave anything behind. This is the content of your kingdom. As we begin to speak, what under shall be on top. Many are saying today they can see you, but they don't know they're watching your shadow. May God favor you. We are living with death in this world. As you begin to know exactly what is speaking, you may end up in a hospital. May God favor you.